Thank you. Thank you.
Just an extra one if you need it.
Oh, my man. Thank you so much, man.
Thank you very much.
Bye-bye. Thank you. Oh, what's up, boy? So it's a savage. Hey, this the next right here.
Yeah.
The next one right here. I'm letting y'all know.
Tim, we're here, man. We're here. The week is finally here. Crawford and Porter together sizing each other up. I know you've said before it's a 50-50 fight. Has your opinion changed about it?
Change, man. Change. You know, when I go into the lab, I was surface talk. You know, but when I go into the lab and I do studying, man, and I see where each guy has advantages, man. I look at each guy's faults, what they do wrong, what they do right, and you know. I know, understand that Kenny Porter said that he doesn't watch film on Terrence and whatever he said up there. I don't believe that.
Right. Yeah.
One, he's going back to the basics because he knows that his son can't make mistakes because of the punching power and the accuracy and the timing of Terrence Crawford. He's one of the best front foot and back foot counter punchers in the game today. Okay. Pinpoint accuracy, precision, precise placement, you name it. So that's why they had to go back to the drawing board. That's how they feel that, hey, we need to have our fundamentals on point, okay? And I've said to Sean Porter, hey, man, why don't you fight Terrence Bud Crawford? You know, I put it out there in the air. First, he thought about it. I don't know. This fight's been trying to be made for a couple of years. Man, we're friends, this and that. And I'm like, no, man, listen, man, like, this is an opportunity to be, you know, pound for pound. It's an opportunity for you and your family, man, that you passing up on. Like, you should really do it. Okay. All right, Tim. He calls him out, whatever. I'll even talk to Crawford, same thing. Hey, take this fight with Porter. He's like, okay. I'm like, this is the fight that you need. Take this fight. This is the fight that everybody's clamoring for. They want you to fight at top welterweight. This guy's willing to do it. Make it happen. Well, anyhow, WBO made it happen by putting Porter number one, making him number one, and they got it done. Now we're here. But going back to the lab, Porter, he changes his rhythm very well. That's why he's so dang, you know, tough to deal with. Not only his toughness, his conditioning, he's constantly in your face. He's busy. He's always in motion. Back and forth, he'll change. I believe Porter might even start off boxing this fight. I don't think he's going to come directly at Terrence. You can't go straight directly at a counterpuncher. You can't. Especially one that's long like Crawford. I think he might start off boxing, moving, like he does, like Ugas, like when he fought against Ugas. Right. Taking his time and being patient. You know, he's going to have to be patient. He's going to have to be. And they say, well, why we should, no. Be patient. There's going to come a time where he's going to have to step inside the pocket and find a way to get inside the pocket. But this is where it gets tricky. When he does start landing, what I've seen on the video is, on the fight study, is Crawford makes adjustments. You might have caught him with that shot early on, but you don't get it again. And then he sets you up. Okay? Let me give you an example. Kell Brook landed the right hand to the body several times. He switched to southpaw. He took his jab away because his jab was giving Crawford problems. Took his jab away by turning southpaw. Now he's battling it here, on top. Brook, what did he do? He attempted to throw the body shot downstairs, straight right hand down to the body. And when he did that, he got caught with the right hook from Crawford. Set him up. That's the difference.
Why do you think Crawford, you say Crawford needs this fight, why do you think Crawford needs Porter?
Why do I think he needs Porter?
Yeah.
Because Porter, I call Porter the Grim Reaper of the welterweight division. Think about it at 147. Think about it at 147 pounds, all the guys that he's faced. Think about all the fights that he's been, you know, tooth and nails with. Losing split decisions with Thurman and Spence, the best welterweights, some of the best welterweights in the division. So why not fight Crawford, who's considered one of the best fighters in the world, one, pound for pound, and he's number 2 in the welterweight division, and he holds a title. So why not fight Porter, who's already tested himself against the best guys and took him all the way to the end and loses slightly on the scorecards. Could have went either way. I thought he beat Spence, to be honest with you, but it is what it is, in my opinion. If it wasn't for the knockdown, he probably would have won that fight. Now Crawford, he gets a shot at him. Now we're going to get to see what Crawford, it's a measuring stick, what Crawford can do against Sean Porter, who makes things difficult for any fighter. Sean Porter, Grim Reaper, he tests everybody's heart. How bad do you want it? Crawford's finally in the ring with somebody that wants it just as bad as he does. That's why this fight is important for him in his career. That wants it just as bad, if not more than he does. But what I saw up there was a guy, Porter, that was comfortable because he has experience fighting the top guys. He has confidence that he's grown from about himself, that he knows about himself in fighting these guys. That's why he was so chillaxed, had his kid on his lap. And Crawford, reserved, but he seemed a little bit too reserved for my liking. He didn't even want to speak. Okay? And by the way, boy, these guys, you know, and I'm gonna keep it 100, and I love these guys, but that ain't how you sell a pay-per-view.
I thought it was a little cordial.
Listen to me. I'm being honest with y'all. I'm being honest with y'all at home. I'm being honest with y'all guys at home. And all the fighters out there listening to. That ain't how. Hey, I'm on this side. You getting information from me being on the TV. I'm telling you, I didn't know this stuff when I was fighting. Nobody's sat down and talked to me about this or even aired this out. That ain't the way you sell pay-per-views. You know, people. You got to get people attracted to this fight. You got to have people wanting to see this fight. I understand the skills, but hey, at the end of the day, you make some noise, people gonna get intrigued and they gonna want to see this fight.
How would you sell the fight? He's got to go back on.
Huh?
Oh, okay.
How would I sell a fight?
If you were, you know, because they're friends, you know, how would you sell the fight essentially if you were in their shoes in future advice? Would they talk trash? Would they
talk your stuff? Talk your stuff. That's what you do. Talk your stuff.
Thanks, Tim.
See y'all later.